I know you've heard it 1,000 times. It's important to change your air filter. See, at this time of the year, or during the heating season and the cooling season, it's really important to change your air filter. But what many contractors fail to do is tell you the importance of why and what it means to you as a homeowner. I know, I'm a homeowner, and when someone comes to do work at my home, they tell me to do certain things, but I'm always curious why. So hopefully I'll be able to share that information with you today so that you understand exactly the importance of keeping your system clean and changing that air filter. The first reason is lack of airflow. As a filter gets dirty, it restricts the amount of air that can move through a system. Now think about this for a moment. During the air conditioning mode, your system requires 400 cubic feet of air per minute. Now imagine 1 cubic foot. Think about it. Go to your home and find a spot in your home where you have a counter or a desk or a cabinet and mark off 1 square foot. And then take your hand and wipe it and see how much dust is on your hand. Now imagine that being a cubic foot. And imagine 400 of those going through your filter every minute for every 12,000 BTUs of cooling in your system. It's pretty impressive, isn't it? That's why it's important that you keep that air filter clean. Because here's what's going to happen. If you restrict the airflow on the air filter, you now have less air going through your system, which means you're going to use more energy to try to get the air through the system. So it's pretty simple. The motor in your system has to work harder. The heat exchanger has to work harder. And if they're working harder, guess what's happening? You're just making the utility company rich. You don't want to make the utility company rich, do you? So airflow through your system, number one, helps reduce utility bills. And the best way to ensure that is by making sure your filter's clean. Number two is making sure that your duct system is inspected and correctly sized. You wouldn't believe how many homes have undersized duct systems. And by the way, an undersized duct system is no different than having a dirty filter 365 days a year for the entire life of your system. An undersized duct system is one of the most dangerous things for any heating system. Because what that means is you're overheating the components, and when you overheat components, they're bound to fail. And typically they fail prematurely, and they usually fail during the highest demand times of the year. So when it's really, really cold, or when it's really, really hot, your system fails. And 9 out of 10 times there's something that breaks. Granted, it's a part that can be replaced, but the root cause, airflow. And then the last thing is performance. One of the biggest complaints we get from homeowners on a regular basis is that they have hot and cold spots in their home. 9 out of 10 times, those hot and cold spots are a direct result of the installation. Again, it's airflow. It's not enough ducting going to a certain place in the home, resulting in a cool spot or a warm spot. And I know we started talking about filters, but it's all connected. Airflow is all connected, and the first thing that you can do as a homeowner is keep the filter clean. I know you can't do your own duct inspections, and I know you can't change the ductwork, and I know you can't balance the system yourself, but you can take that first step in making sure that you keep your system clean by making sure that you have a good, clean air filter. Some air filters require changing monthly, others every 3 months, and some every 12 months. The best way to find out is to have a good old-fashioned conversation with your service tech when he's there and have your service technician educate you. One of the things we do at our company, anytime our technician comes to visit your home, he's not just working on the furnace, he's also working on the homeowner and helping you understand some of the simple basics that you can take care of all on your own without having to call. Or you can visit our website at hollandsonehour.com where you can find much valuable information and helpful tips on exactly what we're talking about. I'm Steve Holland, and thank you.